podcast, this is probably the best you've seen Debo, might be the best version of him. Mm-hmm. What have you seen from him in practice that makes you come to that conclusion?
Just his attitude, his obviously everybody knows as soon as you see him, he's in a different type of shape. Probably best shape I've seen him in since I've known him. And I know he's coming from a situation where he feels, people doubt his ability. And I think he's a dangerous player without anybody doubting him. So you put that extra doubt to him, the extra fuel to his fire, I think he's going to be a lot better.
Having him back, and how much contact did you have with him when he was kind of making his decision?
Yeah, I talk to him all the time, like literally probably once a week since he left. So we stayed in constant contact. And, so I knew it was a possibility weeks before he signed. I knew the thing that was trying to get hashed out. And, Debo's he's a businessman. I mean, he don't really need me, right, to say that. So I didn't really get involved. I just kind of listened, let his agent and the Niners work it all out. But definitely was rooting to get him back.
Near you now, as far as the locker room?
Yeah, he's right next to me.
Is that going to last into the season?
I don't think so. We both got a lot of stuff, and we need a lot of space. So.
You guys have a little apartment over there.
Yeah, we got a little condo. It's very San Francisco style too. The bedroom is the kitchen and the living room. So it's a studio. So yeah, and the scooter now is I have a joint ownership with my man. Me and Mo at the equipment room. So I let him drive it home at night. He just have it back charged for me in the morning, and so we flop it out, switch swap.
Sure. O lineman, no D lineman. There's a lot of good young D linemen that showed out Thursday night. Anybody stand out to you?
Boomer Sooner. Gracen Halton, you know it. G baby, man. He's one of my obviously Oklahoma guy, so I'm always be a little biased. But I think the world kind of seeing what he has to offer. Very explosive, short area quickness, really powerful. Puts you in the mind of DJ Jones a little bit from what he had when he was here. So, he definitely impressed. I mean, Seabass had a day. I just think that D-line room going from where we were last year, where we was pretty anemic and playing guys, that literally off the practice squad, to now it's kind of one of the deepest rooms on the team and got a lot of competition. So really excited to see it.
With Halton, we see him like when he wins a one-on-one, he's not afraid to let a little emotion out, stuff like that. Yeah. What is kind of your impression of his personality? It seems like he's got some juice to him. Yeah,
I love it. He loves football. Anytime you get a player in the locker room that loves football, it makes the whole mood lighter. It just, and you appreciate people like that, especially me going into year 17, 38 years old, that enthusiasm don't really come natural no more. You got to wake up and, I got to get my engine going. So just to see the young guys coming in full of life, super excited just to play ball, I love it. It gives me a breath of fresh air.
Seems like that's a thread through the entire rookie class.
Yeah, for sure. It was definitely a great draft, great signings, undrafted free agent, great signings. So this rookie class definitely has the makings to be a special group and a group that'll probably contribute to this football team for a long time.
What did you think of Kobe and Willis splitting reps next to you
today? I had to go back and watch it, but, I know it's a competition. Those guys are competing. It's a three-man race, so may the best man win, but they're all playing their butts off. Obviously Carver is the youngest, and you got a little more to learn, but he has, a high ceiling, a lot of potential. So just can't wait to see how he develops.
Trent, from your perspective, when Brock first got here, his roommate was Nick Sakel, and he was sending out Christmas cards. I mean, a lot has changed, between that, then and now. How has he, just off the field, how has he handled the fame and the money and the success and all that, from your perspective?
From my perspective, he's the same Brock. Honestly, probably a little more chill. But he's the same Brock, still humble as ever, still super down to earth, still just a great teammate. you make that much money, it's kind of hard to stay the same. But and from my perspective, he has stayed the same. He's been Brock.
They're giving,
Last one, guys.
they're giving Carver Willis some snaps at center too. Over your career, have you been able to kind of predict maybe which incoming guys have center potential, and are there certain aspects that you need to have to play that position?
Honestly, no. I'm not. I can't tell you that I'm that talented of an evaluator, but I honestly don't even know what all you need to be a great center. It's kind of, that position is just like quarterback. It's more between the ears than it is in your body. I mean, ability-wise. So, no, I can't say that I know enough. I look at a tackle, sometimes a guard, but that center, that's a whole different world, and they just get judged by different criteria, and they just got so much responsibility when it comes to getting everybody going in the right direction. Even in this offense, it's him and the quarterback are in constant communication. They both is like the brain trust of the offense. So to play center in this offense, it's a lot more than just being able to snap the ball and block somebody.